Okay, we'll get started. Aryna, why don't you start with your feelings on being back on Rod Laver?
Yeah, that was really amazing feeling. See the full crowd there. It was amazing. Feel all the support. I really enjoy playing out there and really happy with the win against Sloane, especially against someone really tough like her and in straight sets. That was really important win.
All right, questions? Yeah, Courtney, and then here. Yeah.
Congrats, Aryna. Just when she started to kind of build that comeback, get back on serve in that first set, what was the key for you in that long game to kind of get that break to 5-3? And it seemed like from there you firmly had control of it again.
Yeah, I think I kind of like stepped back after few games didn't went well. I stepped back and I gave her a chance to come back in the match, and I'm glad that in that game on 4-3 I stepped in and I was going forward to the net, and I think that was the key to get back to this match.
Yeah, go ahead.
Touching on that same moment in that first set, you were able to steady so well after Sloane came back. Compared to earlier in your career when you were a bit younger and hadn't played in as many big games, if you compare yourself now to that player, how much better are you at navigating those tough moments within matches?
Oh yeah, I think it's a big difference, you know. Comparing myself to even 3 years ago, I mean, I think in that moment I would get frustrated and probably would lose the first set, and I'm not sure if I would be able to win the match. That's what I remember, and I'm really glad that I improved my mental toughness, let's say, and I'm able to stay focused no matter what the score, what the situation is, and I'm focusing on the game, on the point, I'm focusing point by point.
All right, we'll go here and then here.
Aryna, you just spoke about how much you enjoy playing in Australia. When you come here, though, you're still the only champion who doesn't have a nationality next to their name. You don't get introduced from your country when you come out. It's been a few years now. I guess you're used to it. It's out of your control. But is it something that disappoints you? Is it something you'd like to see change, if not now, in the future, where you get recognised for where you come from?
Well, I was always really proud that I was able to make it from such a small country as Belarus, and I mean, of course, it would be nice to see my flag next to my name. But once again, you know, I'm not sure that I have that control to change that. So whenever it happens, I'll be happy to see that.
All right, we'll go here and then Howard.
Hi, Aryna. Ayush from Sportskeeda. We know that how passionate you are and how specific you are about your tennis. But do you set yourself goals in terms of, you know, let's say, I don't want to lose more than 3 games or 4 games in this match or against a certain opponent?
Oh my God, if I would set these kind of goals, I wouldn't be able to play a match, you know, I would get crazy on myself. So there is no goals like specific games or something. It's just, you know, go out there, compete and do your best.
Howard.
Hi, Aryna. Here they're trying this thing with having coaches sit in that little pod on the court. I'm just curious, was there any, for you and your team, conversation, debate, or whatever about the idea of whether you would like to have them down there or not?
Honestly, it's not like I'm a big fan of that decision. Or if you do that, then make more seats, because, for example, me personally, I like to see the whole team. You know, I want to see the whole people in my box. Even if I'm not looking on each person in my box, I always look at my coach. But I still see everyone, and for me that's important. And sometimes, I don't know, I just want to look at my boyfriend for the support, for example, you know, and I'm I just didn't want to look at the coach first, then look in the box, you know, so because I have a lot of coaches, you know, 4 seats is not enough. So yeah, if they would make it to 8 seats, would be, I don't know how, but would be much better for me. So we decided to put everyone in the box. So maybe they were kind of tied there and not comfortable, but I was comfortable to see all of them.
All right, you over here?
Your match today, it was your 15th straight win on Rod Laver Arena. What is it about this arena that you're so comfortable here, obviously winning 2 titles here as well?
I don't know. I think I just love people. I love crowd. I love all the support I feel during basically every match I played there. I think it's all about the atmosphere, you know, and the way they cheering for me. It's just incredible feeling, and I just want to keep winning as long as I can, just to feel that atmosphere.
Yeah, Courtney?
Aryna, Iga was asked about the challenge of three-peating, you know, winning, which she's done obviously at Roland Garros. And she said that the second time was a lot more stressful than the third time because she hadn't defended at that point, you know, and it was all new. I'm curious if that resonates at all with you, or do you see it, does it feel the same as last year, or you're forcing yourself to see it the same as last year? Like,
You know, I think the biggest lesson I learned last year is just like not focusing on like defending title or like, you know, having the opportunity to like put your name on the history or whatever. I think the key is just to keep focusing on yourself and trying your best and see what happens after the tournament. But I don't know. Let's talk about that after I finish the tournament, hopefully with the three-peat, and then I can tell you which one was the toughest one.
Any final questions? Okay. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.